Day, illustrated by David Cockcroft. One evening in February, Grandpa Grizzly came to visit. He shook the snow off his fur coat and sat by the fire. "A story! A story! Tell us a story!" cried the hoppers. "Come sit before me," said Grandpa Grizzly. "Do you know what holiday is coming?" The hoppers sat and thought. What day was coming? "Don't you know what comes on the 14th of February?" asked Grandpa Grizzly. The hoppers thought as hard as they could. They could not remember. "Perhaps there is a surprise in my suitcase to help you remember. Do you have any idea?" asked Grandpa Grizzly. "No, we haven't," the hoppers cried. "Then I'm afraid you must wait until tomorrow morning before you get your surprise. Do not sleep late." The hoppers laughed and promised to wake up early. They wondered all night what the surprise might be, all except Snubby Nose. He remembered what day was coming. He slept soundly the whole night. Speedy Legs, Fluffy Tail, and Floppy Ears woke up early the next morning. They went on tiptoe into Grandpa Grizzly's room and woke him up. "Open the suitcase and see your surprises," Grandpa Grizzly said. Speedy Legs looked inside and found a little bow and arrow. Fluffy Tail looked inside and found a little pair of wings. Floppy Ears took out a big box of chocolates. These all came from Cupid, because, of course, it was Valentine's Day. "Valentine's Day!" the hoppers cried. But there was no Snubby Nose to find his present. "Where is Snubby Nose?" asked Grandpa Grizzly. They looked everywhere, but Snubby Nose was gone. They ate their breakfasts, and still Snubby Nose did not come. They ate their lunches, and still Snubby Nose did not come. Finally, Mother Hopper said, "We should go to town and look for Snubby Nose." Grandpa Grizzly waited by the fire, in case Snubby Nose came home. The hoppers took their wings and their chocolates and their bow and arrows and marched down the road. They were a great sight. Soon they heard the patter of little feet running toward them. Snubby Nose came around the corner. He had a red paper heart under his arm. "I remember what comes on the 14th of February. It is Valentine's Day. I made a valentine for Grandpa Grizzly." All this time, Grandpa Grizzly waited at home. "While the hoppers are out, I'll make them some Valentine cookies," he said. He made some lovely cookies. He cut them in the shape of hearts and sprinkled red sugar on them. Just as he took the last pan from the oven, Snubby Nose rushed in. "The 14th of February is Valentine's Day," he said, "and I have made you a valentine." Grandpa Grizzly was very pleased. He opened Snubby Nose's valentine and read it to the hoppers. "Please accept this heart of mine. I am your loving Valentine." Grandpa Grizzly was so pleased, he gave Snubby Nose the largest cookie of all.